Hello friends, it is me, and I'm actually currently in San Francisco right now. Because I want to do my full days of eating while I'm on vacation, I feel like I need to make this video to clear up some confusion before I start making any more videos. And it just occurred to me over the past few months how negative and how kind of hurtful the comment sections have been. It's just kind of brought me into a realization of I don't think I made it clear to enough people. Maybe it's because if you don't follow me on any other social medias, you just saw a vegan full day of eating from me, you clicked on it, you watched it, you're confused. I've realized that I didn't make it clear enough. Maybe I was transitioning. I was not fully vegan. I don't know, it kind of just irritates me that I even have to make this video to defend myself or justify myself, but I'm doing it anyway. Those who don't know, I've been a vegetarian for 8 years of my life and I will never go back. And my reasoning for wanting to become vegan was because I just felt that I'm already vegetarian and I just thought it would just be that extra step to help, animals. And that's the main reason why I wanted to do it. It wasn't for any other reason other than that's just what I felt was right to do. And I've really wanted to do this for as long as I can remember, but because of my history with having an eating disorder, I do believe, and I firmly believe, that you need to be careful when you're doing any drastic change to your diet. I'm coming from a personal point of view right now, but I think that you guys can relate if you've struggled with this. But a lot of the times you can try and use these lifestyles and as a way to restrict yourself even more, or just as like another way, like, oh, I can't eat that, I'm vegan. No, that's not the case for a lot of people, so please don't get mad at me for saying that. But I just am so shocked by the amount of critical people or people who are very black and white in their thinking. I guess I didn't really realize that it was going to be that way, and I don't know. Started out this YouTube channel to help me with my recovery, and I really use these full days of eating as a way to keep myself accountable. And it was just so awesome to know that it was helping so many other people, and I was like, wow, this is great. And I really do enjoy making them. But as soon as I started making these vegan full days of eating, I had people tell me that I was a terrible person because I ate Quest protein chips and there's like 1% of milk in them. And I was like, oh wow, I'm very sorry, like I didn't realize this. And I felt myself justifying my food and like just feeling bad about eating. And there were times where, I would read in the comment sections from people who are like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is not vegan because there's vitamin D in it and that's deprived from a sheep or something. And I just felt completely overwhelmed, and I was like, oh my God, like I just didn't feel like making them anymore. And it was just like, it was such a bummer because I really did enjoy them. And I guess it's my fault for not being clear enough with saying that maybe I was transitioning, or like I come from having an eating disorder, so please bear with me. I don't know. And over the past few months, I've just been like thinking about, I've been trying to eat vegan every single day, but even these past few weeks, I found myself just like not eating while I was going out because it was too stressful, or I was just like, I felt bad because I didn't know it. What if there was like a 1% of milk in this pasta? And I felt myself getting overwhelmed by those thoughts that I used to have when I was deep in my eating disorder, and I don't want those to come back. I don't want to have to limit my food or, be so cautious about my food that when I go out, for example, Christmas time, and I got offered cookies and stuff like that, and I felt bad for eating them and I felt guilty for eating them. But at the same time, I've tried so hard to get to this point where I'm able to eat cookies, and now I feel like I just can't eat them anymore. And at the end of the day, I am all for veganism and I think it's such a great thing. But do I think that it's right for me right now? I don't know, because first and foremost, like, I just need to do what's right for me. And I feel so terrible that I even have to make this video because I feel like I've kind of like failed, or I feel that, I don't know, that I'm like a shitty person. For doing this, or for saying that I can't be completely vegan. And on a daily basis, I really do try and eat vegan, or I do really try to limit my animal consumption, my animal products. I hope that that says something. But for me right now, I just think that I don't want to damage all this work that I've spent in my recovery trying to be vegan and trying to live up to people's standards, because that's not what I believe in, and that just feels super not authentic. And I think, like anyone, you need to do what's right for you. If you can go vegan and you have no history with, you know, restricting food and stuff like that, like, I think that is absolutely amazing. But if you have a history of restricting food, or maybe it's just not for you and you just don't feel healthy, I am not going to tell you that you're a shitty person because you eat, you know, a granola bar that had milk in it. Like, I think that's so terrible to tell someone. And the thing is, it really mind boggles me that people think that by telling me that I'm a shitty person for not being completely 100% vegan, that's crazy. That is not going to make anyone ever want to go vegan. If you want people to hear you out and hear about, you know, documentaries like Cowspiracy and stuff, like, which I've watched, like, I educated myself. That's the way to spread awareness and to help people understand, you know, industries like the dairy industry and how fucked up it is. And I think that by telling people that they're shitty for not being vegan is not the way to go about it. I think that you should try and help people, educate them, talk to them, tell them, you know. And if they don't want to do that, you can't be mad at them for that. That's their lifestyle. And I just wanted to make this video, and I hope that it's short enough that you guys will understand and watch it. But I need to do what's right for me right now, and I want to continue making these full days of eating. And there will be days where I will eat 100% vegan. There still is. But on the odd occasion that I don't, on the odd occasion that I'm on vacation right now and I go out to In-N-Out Burger and I want fries, I'm not gonna say no to those fries because I don't know 100% what's in those fries. And I think that it would be such a disgrace to my recovery and all the work that I've put into my recovery to start restricting my food again. Does that mean that I will never go vegan? Absolutely not. I 100% think that in the future, at a better time, I will be in a better place to go vegan, but right now I just don't want to label myself as anything. I will try my best to limit my consumption, as I always do. I don't drink milk, I don't eat meat, but at the same time, I don't want to restrict myself at this point because I have been feeling extremely restricted in my food. I hope that you guys can understand that and appreciate my honesty, and I really hope that I'm not letting anyone down by doing this, but I just probably won't be titling my videos Vegan Full Days of Eating anymore. I will obviously still try my best to eat vegan and, you know, limit my consumption when it comes to animals, like I've said 100 times in this video. I'm just not going to title them Vegan Full Days of Eating so that I don't offend anyone who is vegan, who is 100% vegan, and hopefully you guys just respect that and understand where I'm coming from. I just want to be honest with you guys, and recovery will always be like my main priority, my main focus, and yeah, I just hope that you guys understand that. And if you guys want, I will do a full day of eating while I'm on vacation here in San Francisco. I will still be trying to eat my vegan foods. There's so many vegan restaurants in San Francisco that I want to try out, but just labeling myself right now probably isn't the best just for myself mentally. Please, 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 please. I know there are so many opinions out there, and there's going to be a lot of people who think that I'm a terrible person for doing this and that I obviously don't give a shit about animals and all that stuff, but I hope that most of you guys will understand where I'm coming from. See you guys in the next video. Bye.